Afternoon, everybody. I'm back in Costa Rica and just wanted to touch base with you quickly today. You know, some people think self-medicating is a bad thing. I've heard a lot of discussions about that and going back and forth, and people have their own opinions. Personally, I have no problem whatsoever with self-medicating. Now, you know, probably are guessing, what's he talking about? You know what I'm talking about. I got back here yesterday, and I'll lead into what I'm self-medicating with. Got here, no easy travel day yesterday. No problems. Got in last night. By the time I got back to my house, though, I had a friend pick me up as his brother came in on the same plane. Get back to my house, and I just didn't feel right. I was starting to get this little bit of a headache behind my left eye, and just didn't feel good. And things just didn't feel right when I got here. So I was kind of hungry. I traveled. I had a big smoothie yesterday morning. I had some pumpkin seeds during the day. Didn't have enough water. Didn't have enough water. So I get here, I'm not feeling great, so I immediately start drinking some water. And I thought I was going to be so hungry, so the bananas I had, I made some big bowl of ice cream. I only got through about a third of it. It just wasn't feeling good. So that headache, tick, 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 right behind the left eye was starting to get a little bit worse. It wasn't ever a really intense headache. I'm a baby. I don't have that pain tolerance. I feel for people that like live with migraines and stuff. It's all like that would be a nightmare to me. But anyhow, figured I would go to bed, put a video on or something, and you know, I'd sleep and wake up and feel totally fine. Even after the first time I woke up, I usually wake up, you know, 3 or 4 hours after I first go to sleep. Well, I woke up and can't really say it was. It might have been a little bit better, but it wasn't going away. So I'm like, okay. And my sleep was very fitful. So through the rest of the night, I rolled, and I'd wake up, head would still be hurting a little bit, trying to get in just that still position. Anyhow, fast forward to this morning. You know, I'd gotten into bed pretty early, and I got an okay amount of sleep, so I'm up early. But I feel bad. I almost had a flashback. It felt like the old days. I was like, man, has all this lifestyle been a dream? Have I been, was I out drinking or something? Because it felt like one of those hangover days, just blah. The headache had almost gone away, just a trace of it, but I just had no energy, zero energy. Haven't had one of these days in about a year. I'm not going to think about it too much. Like I said, it probably had a lot to do with not enough water, reading for 4 hours, getting my eyes tired, getting that little bit of headache, and just being trapped in that plane. You know, I'm going to have to give this second thought, even if I one day have the resources to be traveling again. I don't know about being in airports and airplanes a whole lot. That's just a dirty environment. It's just it's not a healthy environment. Anyhow, I wake up and I'm like, okay, I'm going to pretty much scrap this day and just recover back into the normal routine. But I said, okay, you need to just get up early and go do the few things you have to do. So I got up, took a long walk, which ended up helping a little bit. Well, finished off the banana ice cream this morning. Took a long walk, did a couple of errands, went to my marketplace and got some supplies. So I come back here. I'm back here with all my errands done by like 9 o'clock. And I hit the couch and I drink about 64 ounces of fresh orange juice. That was it. Been drinking water throughout the whole day, ate some bananas later after that, had a salad for lunch, not my norm, had a salad for lunch. I'm going to have a salad for dinner. My body wants a salad today. I've bought some bananas. I'm not really right yet on ripe bananas. I couldn't find a lot, but I'm getting there. But yeah, just the 64 ounces of orange juice this morning, the bananas, having a nice good salad for lunch with some good fat in there, had an avocado, a little bit of turmeric, liking that turmeric. Started feeling better. And then I figured, you know, I needed to go back. I said, okay, so basically what I did after that, I closed the door, turned the air conditioner on, let the AC, just laid in the AC, laid on the couch. I don't have a problem with that. I can be lazy. I actually feel bad for people that can't be lazy. So I do that. I've eaten, you know, I drank, laid on the couch from about 9 o'clock until 2 o'clock. And in that time, you know, or about 1 o'clock, in that time drank my orange juice, salad a good bit later, not anywhere close to the orange juice, and just relaxed. And I started feeling better. But then I'm like, okay, I don't have any vitamin D either for the last 2 weeks. I didn't get quite as much. I would have liked another 10 minutes or so, but about 1 o'clock caught me, and it felt so good. It felt so good just sweating everything out, being out, breathing some fresh air. You know, a lot of different things. Like I say, I was kind of cooped up in my mom's house for the last 4 or 5 days because it was rainy and I just didn't get out that much. So being inside, not breathing fresh air, all of it added up. Long story short, you know, I self-medicated with what I medicate with. Vitamin C, orange juice, sunshine, vitamin D. And that, you know, it's more than the vitamin D with the sun for me. It just perks my body up. And then this afternoon, okay, like I said about 2 o'clock, 2:30, I said, all right, you don't need to just take it to the couch for the rest of the day, but I'm going to pretty soon. So I said, okay, let's get out and make one more little trek again. So I got out, not a long walk, but moved my legs, walked downtown, got 2 large smoothies, 22 ounces each of orange juice, mango, and pineapple. And just like that flower or that weed that's just kind of wilted down, I've just continuously kind of started to come back up. Drink some more water when I finish this video, keep pounding the water, eat some dinner. Tonight I'm expecting a good restful sleep and I'll be back to normal. Now I'm not going to lie to you, if I'd had, I know some people out there, they'll never take anything. If I'd had a Tylenol or an Aleve, I would have taken it last night. Believe me, I just wanted to sleep that headache off. It just kept tick, 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 but I didn't. So, you know, this is the way I self-medicate. This is the way we were meant to self-medicate. Yeah, I could have easily, you know, taken pills all day or done this and that, but it was just much easier to medicate myself and get myself feeling good. And I'll be back tomorrow, you know, or by the weekend. I mean, I can cruise through. I'll probably, you know, just get reorganized, get the house cleaned up, or and all that good stuff this weekend. Have a good weekend, and then by Monday be ready to go full force again back at work. I'll probably go full force on some of the stuff this weekend. Anyhow, just to finish off, I read almost all day this Blue Zone. I keep telling you guys about the Blue Zone, and I'm going to do a full video on it soon, but I'm just going to keep throwing some tidbits in until I'm ready for it. I was reading this passage on the plane, and this is in Okinawa, Japan, which is one of the Blue Zones, and this Dan Butner, however you pronounce it, that's doing this. He's, you know, he had interviewed some of these people a bunch of times. So he's talking to this after he's had this long talk with this lady that's 102 years old. To wrap it up, he's like, okay, so what's the secret to living to age 102, I asked, finally. I knew the question wasn't scientific, but sometimes it provoked insightful answers. And this sums it up right here. What this woman says it's as simple as that. And she says, I used to be very beautiful, Kamada replied. I had hair that came down to my waist. It took me a long time to realize that beauty is within. It comes from not worrying so much about your own problems. Sometimes you can best take care of yourself by taking care of others. Anything else, he said? Eat your vegetables, have a positive outlook, be kind to people, and smile. That about says it all, doesn't it? Hope you guys like this little video, just checking back in. I will be back making videos within the next couple of days, and I'm happy to be home, and I love each and every one of you. Thanks for watching. Peace.